welcome back to Ask Nikki P. I'm going to jump right in. Hi, Nikki. Oh, there it is. Sorry, I was at the wrong question. I am 13 years old and I am dealing/suffering with really bad acne. I need help to get motivated to start to fight it. Okay, first off, for those of you that don't know, I used to have insanely bad acne, and acne is just one, thing that can mess with people's self-confidence. I think really the issue here is that we all have something that we're dealing with. You know, if it's not acne, then someone's dealing with their weight. If it's not their weight, then someone's dealing with I have weird proportioned body, or I don't like my boobs, or I don't like, that's ironic, I don't like, whatever, my hair, or whatever. I think everybody has something. Now, one of the hard things about acne, which I understand, it's getting really dark in here, is that it's right on your face. So when you meet people, it is very uncomfortable, especially I went through a phase where it was huge cystic acne and it was all dry and makeup didn't really do anything to it, except make it dry and flaky all over my face. And I know, it's really hard. As far as dealing with it, if you've tried stuff at home that is not working, I would really recommend going to your dermatologist. That's the first thing. But the second thing is, I would really recommend not letting your acne or whatever issue anyone else is dealing with stop you from going out and living your life. I feel like I spent a good chunk of time, and I really did try to push past it. I wasn't this light is driving me crazy. This is the problem with filming in the fall, is all the clouds start coming and it's hard to film in front of a window. YouTuber props. Anyways, I did try to stay, keep going out, but there were many times where, because of my skin, I just didn't want to leave the house. And I would just stay at home and I would just cry and be upset about it. And I feel like that's not the way to handle it. I feel like if you're really upset, you should push yourself and make yourself go out, with your friends to the movies or wherever it is you're going. Because when you push yourself to go out, I feel like, my legs are getting so sweaty, it's hard to focus. Yeah, then you're obviously not gonna fall into a crying fit while you're out. And it's okay to be sad about it sometimes, but you don't wanna let yourself fall into just that sad mood. It can mess with your ability to socialize with people because you hide away and you're ashamed of yourself. And like I said, plus we have to remember everybody has something. And if you really just kind of rock the acne in the sense of yeah, my face, I have some giant breakouts, and it's not this shameful thing you don't mention, and it's just oh, I'm gonna hide away and don't say anything. It kind of changes the whole energy. Once again, I've said this with conversations with people, but acknowledging the awkward kind of makes things less awkward, because people are obviously perceptive. So when situations are awkward or something is awkward, they notice. And if you want to think they don't notice, they probably notice. And actually, the thing is, they may not actually notice the acne, but they may notice that you're carrying yourself weird, and it makes them be like, what is going on? So I guess just trying to not feel uncomfortable and awkward, or you can't talk about it, or everybody's staring at you, and just making yourself go out and be around people. So yeah, I hope that wasn't a blabbery non-response response. But let me know in the comment section, guys, what insecurities do you deal with, and what do you do to combat those insecurities? Because we all have them, and I want to know how you guys deal with it. And I want to know the truth. If you are someone that you tend to break down and cry and you just lock yourself in your room, but you really want to work on getting out and living your life and pushing past it, let me know. Or if you're someone who's really worked through that and you're dude, I've worked on this, this is what I do, X, Y, and Z, let us know, because I feel like this could be really helpful to a lot of people, since we all have insecurities. So yeah, that is my answer, and now I'm going to pull up my Twitter question. Sorry guys, it took a second. Literally not opening. Oh, this is a good one. Does your sister edit the videos? I heard you say she works for you. Just wondering what all her job entails. Okay, so Shayna, my sister, as you guys may know, she used to work for me at the beginning of the year, and then she went to do a missions trip kind of thing, where she was working at like a foster kids home in Belize. So then when she came back, she started working for me again. And she works like a little more than part-time, I would say. Like it's not quite full-time, but she works with me a lot. And her job consists of a couple things. She is technically the channel manager of like this channel. So she pulls the questions for like the email questions. Sometimes she pulls Twitter questions, but like right now I've just been pulling them off my phone. She edits the videos, she uploads them for me, she picks the thumbnails. So that's the first thing, is she actually kind of manages this channel. I get really bothered by the lighting. So yeah, she's the channel manager for this channel. She also helps with like mailing out prizes to subscribers, because mailing prizes actually takes time to like collect the addresses, get everything packaged together, take it to ship. She is like, she picks up my P.O. box mail. She helps me draft emails. So let's say I'm like in a really big time crunch and I want to like film my videos, but I have to get back to like an email for a project I'm working on with like a brand. She'll help me like compose the video idea like in my head and get it into an email and then send it off. She's a personal assistant. So she kind of does like all kinds of things, and she's been specifically project managing. So like how she's doing Ask Nikki, she's also gonna help me like when the website, the blog finally goes live, which is really soon, side note. So yeah, it's really cool because I love being able to work with my sister. She's my sister, which by the way, I have another sister. If you haven't been on my channel long enough, Michelle, and she's really awesome too, but she actually works down at the Dream Center in LA and at a school up here teaching dance. So she does like a bunch of dance stuff. But yeah, I love working with my sister. It's really cool, and yeah. So those are my answers for Ask Nikki, and I will see you all later. I hope you guys have a really good day. Send your messages to asknikkip@gmail.com or hashtag AskNikkiP, and I will see you later. Bye guys! I can imagine that that would be scary to date again after going through that stuff.